The 25 horsepower engine was completely rebuilt with new German parts by Import Parts Center of Medford, Oregon. This engine is remarkably on its first rebuild. A line boring was not necessary, exceedingly rare and desirable for any 25 horsepower motor. This engine has less than 100 miles on it since rebuild and has only been run with ethanol-free fuel since first started. The air cleaner is an original T-can type Man and Hummel with a new felt element from Spain. The Solex carburetor is the original 26 VFIS with no accelerator pump. Also, this carb is the type for a passenger car with no -1 after the VFIS. Below the carb is a jacketed 25 horsepower manifold that needed no welding or repair of any kind. The distributor is a perfect Bosch 383 with new cap and rotor. The fuel pump is the early 8mm type with clean out on the base. An entirely new rebuild kit was installed. The heavy cloth-covered and lacquered spark plug wires have correct Bosch Bakelite spark plug ends. These Bosch spark plugs are the exact plugs that came with the car when it was new. The ignition coil is a Bosch TE6A3, very rare and correct for March 1952. The fan house is the seamed, welded version, the right one for this 25-horse engine. All cooling system parts, including thermostatic ring with rubber standoff, are in perfect working order with a properly tested thermostat installed. The generator is NOS and it was purchased from Belgium. It has the slotted brush cover and NOS D-type voltage regulator installed. Behind the powder-coated spare wheel is the Grundig AS52 power pack. A special bracket was made to mount it without drilling any holes. This type jack was first introduced in March '52 and has no guide ring for the jack bar, rare. Wolfgang Gips of Germany makes exact reproduction trunk liners for riveted and later stapled split-window sedans worldwide. All compound bends were successfully made using steam from a tea kettle. Wolfgang carefully cut, painted, and pre-stapled this liner in Germany. He then took it apart again for economical shipping to the U.S. The standard bonnet has the original 3-bolt hinges, all with 14mm bolts. No trim holes, center trim, or badges were installed on standard split windows. The bonnet prop is a hiking cane that I purchased from a little old man in Germany. He earned the badges that are on the cane by hiking several trails in Europe. I wanted a special hood prop for showing the split window at VW gatherings. I have the original hood prop, but it's not in use at this time. This shot features the ignition switch, dash lights, and semaphore light. Servicemen in Germany installed the extra power socket on the dash for a trouble light and this handy map light too. Standard 3-spoke wheel has an original horn button and original horn. Here's the Bakelite and glass dome light. Here are shots of the license light, reverse light, tail light, and servicemen added an auxiliary brake light for greater night safety. Air Force personnel added this badge to the original ribbed bumper and 1952 only bumper guards.